chill. It's about time.
Welcome to Mecha Talk, a series of videos where I discuss about mecha-related topics. For this video, the topic of discussion will be on Super Robot Wars V and why its Asian localization is such an important matter for not just fans of mecha, but for the franchise in general. Joining me in this video is Ollie, a writer at Forbes who writes and covers mecha-related news. On YouTube, he goes by the name Fanart, and he also manages the gaming website Mecha.
Hi, I'm Ollie, thanks for having me. I'm a big fan of Super Robot Wars, and I've been playing these games since their conception in 1991. I'm excited to talk about this new English release and why it's such a big deal.
With that said, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. For those unaware, Super Robot Wars, or SRW for short, is a series of turn-based strategy games that features mecha from various different anime, manga, and video games. The plot and characters from all these mecha series are combined together to form one solid narrative, and when coupled with the amazing battle animations and turn-based strategy, the player is guaranteed a good time.
However, due to the licenses of these series, it has been difficult to localize and release these games outside of Japan. For the past 25 years, no mainline or traditional Super Robot Wars game has ever gotten a Western localized release. The only exceptions are the OG and Endless Frontier games, which feature original characters and not a single licensed character or series. Thankfully, the Asian release of the latest game in the series, Super Robot Wars V, is proof that Namco Bandai has finally found a workaround solution to this issue. This is definitely a momentous occasion for gaming and mecha as a whole.
In the last few years, Namco Bandai has made a considerable change in their localization policies to bring more of their titles outside of Japan. The successful localization of games with a number of licensed series, such as J-Star Victory Vs. and both Project X Zone games, is proof that Bandai Namco is listening to their fans and making the effort to meet the demands of a growing worldwide consumer market that has gained a strong interest in anime and manga.
As modern consoles such as the PS4 are region-free, and with the rise of online shopping, the importing of video games has become much easier for consumers all around the world. Therefore, while Super Robot Wars V will be released in Asian markets, those living outside of Asia can still get their hands on the game through importing, which is no different from buying something from PlayAsia or Amazon.
Being the latest mainline title, Super Robot Wars V features a lineup that caters to both old and new fans. With the inclusion of numerous Gundam series, Getter Robo, and Mazinger, the game aims to cater to long-time fans who are familiar with this holy trinity of mecha anime that has been prevalent throughout the franchise.
In addition, the game also carries over a number of series from the last game in the Super Robot Wars Z series. This makes sense from a business perspective, as Namco Bandai would be able to save money by reusing assets and animation.
The return of fan-favourite series such as Crossbone Gundam and the inclusion of newer series such as Might Gain, Cross Eng, and Mazinger Zero is certainly a nice change of pace, but the one series inclusion that caught everyone by surprise was Space Battleship Yamato 2199. The inclusion of Yamato would mark the first time a space opera and non-giant robot series is included into the roster of a Super Robot Wars game. Also, Yamato's inclusion in the game would certainly help the game's marketing, as it is one of the most famous battleships in anime history.
That said, the Super Robot Wars games have always included battleships from various mecha series. These normally act as the base for units in each mission, and it's obvious that the Yamato will be able to fulfill a similar role.
The Super Robot Wars games are arbiters of anime history, and for over 25 years, the franchise has acted as a gateway which introduces players to over half a century of mecha anime. This includes not just the anime licenses themselves, but the games, toys, music, and merchandising as well. While the games have always sold well in Japan, the real value of these games is their power and ability to introduce new generations to classic mecha shows. This in turn helps to energize the merchandising and interest in these shows.
This core aspect of the Super Robot Wars franchise has made it very enduring and long-lasting in the eyes of many gamers. Now, with the series about to be introduced worldwide to new untouched markets, the franchise will only continue to grow and gain new fans, while also spreading the love for the mecha genre.
With over 25 years of history, the spawning of numerous games on various consoles and handhelds, the inclusion of hundreds of different mecha series, and a total sales count of over 16 million, the sky's the limit to how far the franchise can truly go. With that being said, we have come to the end of our video. We hope you have enjoyed this video as much as we had fun making it. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you like what I do, and do leave a comment giving some ideas or topic suggestions for future Mecha Talk videos. Also, do check out Ollie's channel and articles which can be found in the description below. May you have a good day, and never forget to get hype for Super Robot Wars.